welcome to another episode of Asia Unscripted. We are here in Metro Manila, and by request of one of my subscribers, he wanted me to check out and do a video about BGC, or Bonifacio Global City. So it's a big place, so this might be a 2 or 3 part video. So the main mall here is called Market. It's an Ayala mall. I'm not going to take you through there because all Ayala malls are similar, all SM malls are similar, so it's going to be more of the same as what I've shown you in the past. But here at Market, they have an interesting outdoor area. I don't know, kind of similar to a public market. I think it is a public market. We'll walk through here real quick and see what's here. This area, BGC, used to be I believe a Philippines military base, or whatever you want to call it, up until about 20 or 30 years ago. And then, as with the other expat areas, they just turned it into condos and other things. Alright, so in this outdoor part, we have a little food court on one side, and then on the other side is a wet market where you can buy fresh veggies. A lot of this stuff is probably from up in Baguio. It's only 4 hours away on the bus, so not too bad, not too far. We got some live music, so you can eat and listen to some live music. Get some fresh juice, some bananas. Some flowers. They're big on rice in the Philippines. They got a store just of rice. You can just buy all the rice you want. Excuse me. The air is a little bit more polluted in Metro Manila, and I do see small pieces of ash from time to time from that tall volcano that erupted last week. Not too bad, but it is noticeable. So up here, we start with the condos. Lots of condos here. And they're very expensive. More expensive than in Cebu. But if you want to live in the nice areas in Manila, you're going to be paying more for it. The key with crossing the street in the Philippines is crossing with others. Crossing as a group is a lot safer than trying to cross as just me. So that's where we were, Market. Just across the street from these condos. So we'll see what's here. There's also a lot of retail, a lot of restaurants on the ground levels. I haven't been here in a few years, but I suspect not much has changed in this area. So we'll take a look around. French wines, beer. French restaurant. French grocery store. Pretty cool. Old Stone Creamery back there. They do have one in Cebu. So it's a lot of restaurants, a lot of stores are exclusive to Manila. Old Stone Creamery is not one of them. They do have that in Cebu. Some nice outdoor seating. This is just kind of like an old outdoor mall, really. Chinese food down there. Nice fountain out here. Japanese restaurant, all day Japanese breakfast. So this really is a global city. They call it BGC, Bonifacio Global City, and it is global. We have so many different cuisines here of food. So no matter where you're from, you'll probably find some food that you're familiar with. Not everybody is into eating the local food. There's a brick oven pizza. I like this area already. There's a lot of space to walk. You don't have to compete with traffic too often, except here. We're crossing the street, but it looks like there's actually a crossing signal here, which is good. More office buildings, more condos. Here's something from the States, Old Navy. That is something you won't find in Metro Manila. Or excuse me, Cebu. You'll find it in Metro Manila, but not Cebu. There's our sign, Bonifacio High Street. That's the name of this strip of stores and restaurants, High Street. So there's another view of those condos over there. So, Taiwan's famous tiger sugar. I tried that when I was in Taipei a couple of months ago. Tiger sugar is pretty good. Yeah, I might have to grab one of those later. More international restaurants. Tiger sugar. It looks like we're opening a Champion store in a couple months. I didn't realize people still wear Champion or Calvin Klein. Calvin Klein underwear. Crocs. There's across the way, I don't know if you can see it, there's a New Orleans restaurant, so I'm guessing southern food from the States. Italiani's, very nice Italian food according to a friend of mine. I haven't tried it yet, but I probably should. Bread Talk, famous bakery all across Asia. It's pretty much a chain. They have a lot of stuff. We got a Baskin-Robbins up here, 31 flavors. I don't remember if Cebu has one of these, but I remember in Vietnam there was plenty of Baskin-Robbins. Maybe not so much here. Sometimes they have festivals along High Street. Last time I was here, there was a big old festival right here. Okay. So once we get to this street over here, we'll cut this part and we'll do a part 2. I don't want to make one video too long. So alright, they got real buses up here, like a real transit system. They have them in Cebu too. They're pretty much limited to one part of the park. So alright, so we're gonna cut part 1 here. This is Asia Unscripted, and click over to part 2 and we'll continue this little tour of BGC. So until next time.